holler when you see me and let these devils up. But they finally free me. I got a caravan of niggas every time we ride. Hitting motherfuckers up when we pass by. Until I die.
What's up, y'all? This is Roc Speaks. So today we are going to be talking about side chicks and side dudes. You ready? Okay. Okay. So I got a guest with me today. What we gonna call you today? We gonna call you Pat? Mr. Pat. Oh, okay, Mr. Pat. Call me Mrs. Roc. How about that? So today we're gonna talk about side chicks and side dudes, and I want to get your feedback in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is a topic that I like to make jokes about, and I like to crack on, and throw a little, throw a couple of rules and stuff in there for it, because I feel like people don't play fair when it comes to side chicks and side dudes, and I think side chicks get a worse of a name than the side dudes get. And I just want to tell people out there, we're on Pressure 23, iHeartRadio. Pull up the app, pull up iHeartRadio. You can hear us anywhere. So with that being said, my podcast is not meant to be judgmental. This is not the stage for that. This is a free-flowing, easygoing, let's laugh, let's joke, let's put some real stuff in there, and let's just, you know what I'm saying, just have fun. Don't you think so? So my take is when it comes to side chicks and side dudes, I feel like the side chicks get the worst side of it, because women, I feel like, don't want to blame the man. So the easy out is to blame the chick and say, hey, if y'all didn't allow him to do this or allow them to do this, then they wouldn't do it. But I feel like a man gonna do what he want to do anyway. Agreed. But I don't see a lot of people talking about side dudes, and they do exist. Who found it? Side dudes? I think I just said it. I feel like women choose us. I mean, women pick on the women harder because they don't want to place the blame on their man for going out and choosing somebody else.
I know a lot of women that say niggas ain't shit and don't care about it.
I see. I'm not one of those women. I don't feel like that's all men. I don't feel like all men fit that.
One out of a million.
I could be one out of a million, but I just don't feel like that's for everybody.
I didn't say everybody.
But you just said. So I don't feel like that's everybody. I just feel like, for me, when it comes to side chicks, I feel like side chicks have saved some relationships. That's just how I feel. I feel like sometimes when a man can go to her and get his piece out, sometimes a side chick become a therapist. Sometimes she a doctor. Sometimes she's a lawyer. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, she his sex slave. She's what he needs in that moment. Sex slave? I don't. But I'm just saying.
You said it.
I did say it. But I'm just saying, though, she can be those things, and then he can go home and be at peace when he get at home, and his wife ain't got to deal with it.
He could be at peace with the side chick too.
He is at peace, and so I think both of them are
unless
selfish.
you nagging.
But why would you nag if you're a side piece? Though?
That's a woman sometimes.
Nah, that's not women.
That's
not women. All women don't nag.
I said that's a woman sometimes.
Sometimes,
so you don't nag.
But when I didn't say I don't call what I do nag.
Well,
no,
I mean,
I call it called communication.
Terminology for it.
I call it communication. If I come to you to talk to you about something
different
serious,
terminology.
Exactly. So that's I don't call that nagging.
Okay, you're
nagging is just like somebody in your ear just no, that's not what I do.
So you don't do that.
No, I communicate with some real stuff.
I like that.
So again, why stay where you're not happy?
You shouldn't.
So why is there so many side pieces?
Because that's life. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes?
Yeah.
For every relationship?
Every relationship, no.
Just some?
Yeah. Who choose to have that?
So I feel like I'm not talking from a place of privilege. I feel like I've been on both sides of it. I feel like I've been the wife. I've been the girlfriend. Also been the side chick.
So have you been all three at one?
No. So I've never been all three in one.
So you 2 out of 3.
I'm 1 out of 3.
Oh no. You just said you've been all 3.
I've been a wife.
So that
I've been a girlfriend and I've been a side chick. I've never been all 3 in one.
I said, can you be 2?
No.
So you just 1.
Yeah. I'm not going to be 1 to number 2.
Well, if you're a side chick, you number 2.
I'm not. I might be number 2.
Okay.
And I'm not going to even be number 2 to number 3 and 4. I'm going to be number 2.
Okay. I mean, that's understandable.
So meaning that you got your wife at home or your girlfriend. If I decide to be your side chick, I'm the only side chick you got.
That's understandable.
That's understandable. But do I think a lot of people don't understand sometimes the side chick get taken care of almost just as good as the wife.
True.
People don't, they skip over that part. They think that we just settle.
Yeah, see, let me see. So as a man, I would say some sometimes a man just do things because it's a man's nature. And I ain't gonna say a man's nature as far as like we got nature and then category. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
But like, I mean, sometimes men think what they did and don't and worry about the consequences later. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
But like as to get a side chick, I think you got to establish
Rules,
rules.
of course.
Like it's like the street.
So let me tell
Rules
you
and
what my
regulations.
rules. So I got
Oh
some rules and
hell.
regulations for a side chick.
Let me Google mine.
You ain't got you ain't gotta Google nothing. So my thing is I think it's rules to everything. You know, you can't just go out there just doing stuff. You gotta play your part. So let's see. Side chick rules. Rule number one: when you are aware that the man has a main chick / wife and you still continue to deal with him, you are number two. Period. You are number two. Play your position.
I agree.
Okay, rule number two: never allow him to pillow talk about his main chick to you. Allow him to share a few things because you need to know who and what she looks like and what you are dealing with. Now, some of us are just nosy and want to know. That's on you. So I feel like don't come pillow talking to me about your girl because then you put me in your business and you giving me a one up on her.
Correct. So is you by you being a side chick, is he a side dude?
He could be. Yeah, he could be a side dude.
Okay.
Yeah, he could be a side dude, but I could never. I'm the type of person, my attention span when it comes to stuff like that, I can't hold attention. Like I can't do that. So it's either you my main and my only, or I just can't keep on going from here to here because I'm gonna get boo and booskies and sugars. I'm gonna get all that mixed up. My mind don't work like that anymore. Maybe when I was younger, getting telephone numbers written down on a piece of paper, but now I'm too old for that.
Let me see. What's your next rule?
So my next rule, number 3, nothing is free. Your time, your body, your conversation, nothing is not prostitution. It's called doing for someone whom you care about. You deserve dinners, flowers, gifts, all of that, especially if he is spending more time with you than he is with the main chick.
I agree with that, but it's vice versa.
Hey, if he my side dude and he the only dude I'm dealing with and he doing for me, I'm gonna do for him.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, I'm putting up with a lot that she ain't dealing with.
I agree with that. What you putting up with?
When he get mad at her, he gonna come over there.
Nah, I ain't gonna agree with that.
I agree.
Nah.
I'm gonna agree
that's
with
a
myself.
woman's point.
That's a woman.
That's a woman's point. But I'm gonna tell you,
side chick rules.
That's your rule.
These are
but
side
I'm gonna tell
chick
you
rules.
a man's rule. Now I'm gonna tell you the man's rule. Now
I ain't finished with mine yet.
Well, I'm gonna interrupt you right now. Hold up. So on that rule, a man don't always tell what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, pillow talking, that's a no-no.
That was
I understand. I know
that was
that's
rule number 2.
Rule. I know that's
we on number 3.
Can I go down? You started with 1, right?
Mm-hmm. So we went through number 1.
Okay.
I'm on number 4.
Okay, where I started at.
We ain't got to you yet.
Oh,
okay. Number 4.
Let me let her talk. So
number 4 is
what I need to do. Okay?
I appreciate you. Number 4 is never, I repeat, never think he will leave his main. I don't care if they don't live together, if married, unless he shows you divorce papers, that man is still married, period. Separation does not equal divorce. Rule number 5, always use protection unless you are trying to be a single parent. You cannot count on him to be in the household with your child. Number 6, do not stop dating. Leave your options open unless being a side chick is your preference. If being the main chick is a goal you want to reach, don't stop dating other people. Number 7, Do not allow this man all access to your life. Establish boundaries. If you don't have a key to his house, he doesn't need a key to your house. If he can't pop up at if you can't pop up at his house, he doesn't need to be able to have the privilege to pop up at your house. If he does, do not answer the door. Number 8, never confront the main chick. If this crosses your mind, refer to rule number 1. Play your position. You have accepted your place as number 2, so don't go calling this woman when you find out that he ain't leaving. There is an exception to this rule. If he has been lying to you, all bets off. Do you sis? Number 9, the most important rule is keep your feelings in check. I know it's hard if y'all spend a lot of time together. It's only human to catch feelings, but you catch number 2 feelings. Do not allow him to be your priority when you are his option. This is a bonus rule. If you are confronted by the main chick, again, refer to rule number 1. Play your position. You know nothing. And to sum it all up, karma is a bitch. So you doing all this and you playing by all these rules, but you just got to keep in mind, it does come back around on you. I've dealt with it. Like I said, I've been the wife. I've been the girlfriend. I've been the side chick. In all of my positions, I try to play my best in those positions. Not always the best, because sometimes I'm not given the truth on that other end coming from the man. I'm not always told what the truth is. Like, it's always, oh, I'm filing for divorce, or I'm in the middle of getting a divorce, or we're not together right now. We on bad terms. I'm finna leave her. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. It's always something. I'm just not being there just because I like being a side chick. It's always like, I'm either getting more attention or you're in the process of leaving. I'm not just voluntarily saying I'm a side chick or I want to be a side chick. You got some women that's their lifestyle. That's what they live on. They say they're a side chick.
I mean, hell, if you look at it, that's
somebody said, why not drop the main and just be with the side chick? I agree. I feel like if you got to have a whole side chick where you're with them, why are you with the main chick? Like, what is it that main chick is lacking that you got to have a whole nother female? Like,
I mean, because you may have something that your main chick is something that turns you on and keeps your attention and all of that, and then she may lack something that the other woman doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's life. I think you're never gonna get 100%.
Okay, so that's why you have a
side chick. So if you had,
like you said, everyone is not perfect, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she may have some flaws that is not in, just say that is not attention given to me, or that I feel that is lacking, but the other qualities that she have, you know what I'm saying, they could, those are the qualities that I look for. But it might be one quality that I probably just need, and she doesn't give me that.
So when I was talking to my homegirl about this, she said it was a selfishness. She said she felt like it was a selfishness on the side chick part and the guy who has a side chick.
Selfish how?
Because he don't want to leave the main chick to be with the side chick. You want to keep both of them. And the selfishness on the side chick part because she really don't give a shit. Like, she don't care.
It can't be. That ain't selfish.
I think it is selfish because you're not thinking about the other person in the equation. It's still another person in the equation.
Of course. But how is this selfish?
Hey, that's what she said. She felt like it was selfish. Oh, no, she's not on there.
What I'm saying, friend, when you look at this, it ain't selfish.
So Liz said, what about all the qualities that you may lack for her? I'm not understanding that question.
No, but that goes to what she was what I was pretty much saying. Okay, you could be my lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have so many qualities that I admire, that I, you know what I'm saying, that turns me on, that I'm attracted to. But you may have a couple of that you just, it's just not them.
Okay, so I hear men say this all the time. A lot of times when women cheat, we cheat with the emotional attachments. Y'all cheat physically. So you don't agree with that? Mm-mm. So you think that women cheat physically?
Hell yeah.
Not emotionally?
They do it both.
So, but that's what I'm saying. What's the difference in, because what I'm trying to get to is that, does a man eventually get feelings for that side chick, or is it always physical?
Of course.
He gets
he gets emotionally attached if he allows himself to. You see what
But
I'm
how do
saying?
you not if you spending time with her and you doing things for her that you would do for your main?
I mean, because it's how you go into it as a man. If I go into it, be like, look, shit, this just a fuck.
Do you consider that as a side piece if that's
I
all you're
mean,
doing
I'm
is
saying
having
not.
sex?
I'm just saying like, look, I'm gonna go. Okay, look, boom. I like her company. I like her conversation. I like I like all the above. But I'm not gonna get into it where I'm gonna put all my feelings out and fall for it.
You don't
So
think that's falling for her though?
what? No,
So when I went to
I could tell you some shit about me that's probably personal. That don't mean that I'm falling for you. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you. So again, when you're constantly spending time with somebody. So for me coming from a woman's perspective, I don't know how to separate the physical and the emotional. If I'm giving you my physical, if I'm giving you my body, I'm getting emotionally invested in you. That's why I said I couldn't have more than one. Because I'm
That's the
emotional when I'm sleeping with this person, I'm emotionally vested also.
and that's the difference between a woman and a man because a man can do
But
that.
that was my question.
Yeah, a
So
man
when a
can do
man,
that
so I'm looking at a side chick almost as being a whole nother relationship.
pretty much.
And so that's what I'm. So when you're getting physical with them, does the physical ever turn into emotional attachment? Which you said sometime it does.
It
It
can.
can.
Yeah, it can. It depends on like it depends on the man's mindset, how strong is it. If I know like, look, shit, I can't let this shit be, get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Then hey, I got to handle it like this.
He said his wife lacks a quality, but what about the qualities that he lacks? And I agree. I feel
See, I
like when
can't
somebody
see that.
cheats and it's something that they just do, they're not doing it. I think some people cheat and they don't even realize that they just cheating. Liz said you have to feel something for
Hold on, say
as a
that
side chick to
again.
trust her with personal information. I feel like some men just cheat to be cheating. Like they're not even cheating because they're missing something at home. They just cheating because it's in them to do it.
I mean that could be true. I ain't gonna say
So
it yet, but I said it can be true.
so I had this conversation one day. I think it was with D Dub to say, can you say a man that's got a side chick is 100% happy at home?
No.
I
I
agree.
mean, he can be happy, but he probably ain't 100% happy.
So do you believe that happy is like moments? That's like nobody's gonna be 100% happy in anything you do. It's gonna always be a
Correct.
flaw. So those happiness is like momentous. They're moments,
Right. And that's true.
and that's
So
something that you create.
yeah, so I mean you could create with the main chick, you could create a lot of happiness.
So
And with the
again,
side chick, you can create happiness.
so in the situations that I've been in, I've been like that safe zone. I've been that peace zone.
Mhm.
I've been that person that they came to talk to when they couldn't talk at home, or I was on the back end of it when the relationship was ending, and you came to me and you pouring your heart out because whatever you had is not there anymore. So I was that person that you came and talked to. I present a safe zone. That's how I look at when I was a side chick.
And they can be that safe zone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like certain stuff that okay, just say if a man is going through something at home, right? It might be certain shit that she won't listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That might start confrontation. That he's really trying to get his point of view to you to see his point of view.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it might be shit where I can't talk. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried to talk to her and try to express myself or whatever, and she just won't listen. But okay, I got this friend right here. I could go and say, "Hey, man, it's like what's wrong?" And I could be like, "Damn, da 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 da," da," and she listens. It only takes for you to listen. Sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So this person might listen to me, but my main chick won't listen. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason we done had that we done went through or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But my side chick, she'll listen.
So I once had somebody make a comment, a woman make a comment to say that she's never been cheated on.
Hold on, that dude said that side chick don't. Who is that? Nick. He said the side chick doesn't judge. Shit, yes, she will.
I
I don't
judge
get
you.
that. I know that.
I'm gonna tell you when you're
Man,
wrong.
goddamn,
So
yeah,
me being a side chick, I felt like when I was a side chick, my whole role was not to tear down his relationship. I wanted him to really go and try to fix his relationship.
But see, this is the thing. Like, I had to learn this. Okay? If you gonna fuck around, so you have to go into the motherfucker and say, "Hey, look, boom, look, I got an old lady. Look, I ain't really trying to, you know, leave, but you know what I'm saying. I'm digging you or whatever. I just, now
Be straight up.
I learned just you got to be straight up.
You gotta be.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
see,
hey,
and,
so
but
I
when
could
we
give
tell
you, I could give you because you have a choice and a chance to. You see what I'm saying?
But I think sometimes men think when we tell them to be straight up, they can just come to us and say, "Hey, I want to."
Say
I just want to.
anything.
Yeah, you.
Well,
no, that's
you
not
have to
what
do,
we're saying.
It got to be
You-
a respectful
way to do anything,
right,
and it's a way that we pick up on what you're trying to say. And one thing about it, either we with it or we ain't. It's simple as that. It ain't no gray area.
Because
we either with it or we ain't.
I've heard this from a couple of women that like even if you tell a woman that you got a main woman, she already know off the top if she gonna fuck with you or not. Is that true? Well, give you some type of play or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she already know that off the top.
She'll know it off the top.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was her choice right off the rip.
Off the rip. But some men read being friendly wrong now.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
But
that,
so let's say if I meet you and I go as far, if you tell me you got a girlfriend and I give you my number, I done already told you.
There you go.
Yeah. If I give you my number, if I don't give you my number, then I ain't with
and
it.
Then at the end of the day, if some fuck up with the side chick, you know, what? You had to, I'm just saying, like, she'll say, just say if something go on with the side chick, and then be like, well, you had the trust at the beginning because I told you, right? So.
I guess my thing is that I look at it like with the women. I want women to stop getting mad at the side chick. I want them to get mad at the person who has that commitment and that vow to them.
Well, see, now I'm gonna tell you now. I wouldn't get mad at the side chick unless, like you say, she crossed.
I'll say in your position, you wouldn't get mad at the side dude.
Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saying I wouldn't get mad at my side chick.
Okay.
If she didn't cross the boundary. So when you know you got a main and you got somebody on the side, so it's boundaries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's boundaries. So and if you were straight up with her and she know it's boundary. Mm-hmm. So if she crossed that boundary, that's the only time I would get mad.
So Leah said feelings still come into play if you're allowing her to be what the wife isn't. Of course, feelings gonna come into play anyway if you're spending time with the side chick that you could be spending fixing whatever you see wrong with your main chick.
I understand because you can't stop feelings.
You can't stop them.
I know. But
you can stop them because you can stop them before you even jump in the situation. But a lot of people feel like you can cut them on and off. You can't.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I can. I promise to
God. You can think I didn't cut them off. I'm just speaking from me.
Well,
I'm speaking for myself. Okay. I can have you thinking I cut them off. Now you can do something to make me say,
baby girl,
snip.
I cut the motherfuckers off like a light switch.
Most men can.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's the difference. Most of y'all can.
We can cut it off. If I feel like, okay, this is good. I sound good on the mic. But hey, but if I feel that like it's getting like a little too deep, and I see like her feelings is like getting she getting too emotional and too emotionally attached, then guess what I'm gonna do? I got to turn it off.
So what do you feel like is getting too emotionally attached from a side chick?
I mean, it's different things.
So it depends on.
It depends on its reactions. It's a lot of shit that go with that emotionally attached type shit.
I was in a position as a side chick where this guy was with me Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. You was never with your main person.
Well, he had she wasn't shit.
And so that's how I looked at it. So how can I not get emotionally invested in this person when you spending all your time with me.
Look at, because you should have just been straight up and asked, like, look, what the fuck? You with me more than you with your motherfucking lady. So you might as well come over.
So in that situation, I was being lied to. I was being told
Okay,
you weren't in that realm of your life anymore, but you still was dibbling and dabbling.
Yeah, but see, like you say, if it's a side chick, then so now that means I have to, okay, just say if I got a side chick, right? It's 24 hours in a day, right?
Mhm.
So that means I have to 8 hours of work. So boom. So what I got? 16 hours.
You got you got a little bit more than 16 hours.
Okay. So boom. I have to make it work. So I need to spend at least 4 hours with my side chick and the rest with my main chick.
Every day?
No. I'm
How
not gonna
often?
spend. I'm not gonna spend time. I'm not gonna see her every day.
You're not gonna see your side chick every day.
No.
How often you think it's fair to spend time with your side chick?
I'm not gonna put no time limit on it or whatever because it differs in every situation. But I'm gonna make sure every day I communicate with her.
You're gonna communicate every day.
Yeah, I could
Oh,
communicate
you a
every
good
day.
side dude.
I could communicate every day. I could say, hey there, sweetie, how you doing? How was your day? You know, I could do that every day.
So when do you feel like it crosses from being just a side chick or side piece situation to y'all probably got a real life whole nother relationship going on?
When I
over
start
here?
neglecting shit at the house,
You don't think you already neglecting shit?
I might not be. I could be still handling my business and have time to
Get
go.
home and you don't think your significant other gonna know the difference?
Well, one thing I've learned about men, and one thing I learned about how women kind of like try to learn men is that they say all men have a pattern. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All men have a pattern. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll give you an example. If every day my husband come home or my boyfriend come home, he open the door, put his keys, take his hat off, lay it on the table, walk in the kitchen. Hey, honey, that's his routine.
Right.
This one day, he can actually walk in the door, put his keys in his pocket, take his hat off, put it down, and come in and say, honey. And I'm going to notice he put them keys in his pocket and not put them down like he usually, or hang the keys like he usually do.
But what that mean though?
His pattern. His change.
I know it's his pattern.
It could be something as simple as that.
I know, and I understand. Women looks at a man. A man has a pattern. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I have a pattern. I can tell you my pattern. My pattern is I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. I wake up at 4 o'clock. I turn on CNN every morning. I go to work. I get out of work. I go feed my dog. I do that shit. I come in. I ask my baby, you got homework, and then I'm chilling. That's a pattern.
So that day that you may not go straight home, you done broke that pattern because you had to go check.
I broke that pattern
your
because I may have had no. It ain't got to be because of the side piece, but I may have had something else to do because I have other things that I do. I own my own business. Everybody, if you need your outfix, holler at P&R Contracting. Yeah, I do it all. Electrical renovation, all of that. But I may have something else to do. So why just say if I'm, and you know it, right? Just say I got other business, right? So I could say, hey babe, I got a job to do.
Do you think your side chick? Do you think that sometimes evolves into a good friendship?
The side chick? Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I think people be missing it. Like I really think that they think it's just about the sex.
You really could be
like your homie.
Like your ex could end up being like your best friend.
Oh no, you don't go from ex to side piece.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying your ex could be your best friend.
No, that's never gonna happen.
Well, I that's you.
I'm just saying.
So I mean, your side piece could end up like y'all could end up being best friends because y'all have.
But you don't think you can still be close friends within that situation?
Of course.
Would you be okay with her getting a man?
Hell yeah.
And you cool with that?
Hell yeah.
And see, I found a lot of side dudes, a lot of dudes that got a side chick. He want her for himself and himself only. He don't want her with somebody else because he's really looking at her as being his girl too.
Look, one thing I know, if she the side chick, I'm the side dude.
That's not true.
Hey, but that's
Because
my philosophy.
And I feel like that's probably
So
one of my
that keeps me, that keeps the man. If I think like that, that keeps me from really falling. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess because I'm so loyal, I'm loyal to a point where if I'm dealing with you, I'm dealing with you. I don't if I've accepted my role and that's the role I'm playing, that's the role I'm playing. Like
But
I'm
I
just
can
not
still be
finna.
loyal to you though. Being my side chick, even if I think you got a side dude.
But what I'm saying is that I couldn't do it that way. That's just me. If I'm your side chick, I'm yours. I'm basically your girlfriend. I'm just your number 2 girlfriend. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If that's a position that I've taken on, that's the position I've taken on, and I'm gonna play my role. Now, when I get tired of playing it, I'm not gonna add you into and say, okay, you're gonna be my side dude. No, I'm just gonna cut you off and move on with my
boyfriend. You know
boyfriend.
what? That'll be cool with me.
And that, but see, a lot of men don't play like that.
That
They feel like you hurt you theirs.
Huh?
You're theirs. They feel like you belong to them. You can't go nowhere. They want to know what you're doing, who you're with, where you're going.
I mean, like, I wouldn't give a fuck.
You wouldn't.
I definitely would.
You wouldn't, but that's the way the game is supposed to be played. Everybody don't play the game fair.
That's why you say. That's why I like the rules and the regulations.
It's rules out there, but everybody don't play by the rules, and I think that's where the game gets messed up at because everybody don't play by the rules. And I feel like rule number 1 is, like I said, as a side chick, you don't get feelings as a number 1. You get feelings as the number 2, and that's just exactly how you said it from your perspective.
Right.
So I feel you on that, but it's kind of hard when I'm not a side chick at heart, if that makes sense. So if I'm a side chick, that's not my rightful position to play.
Let me ask you this. So do you think that it can happen unexpectedly?
Yeah, it really can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just say, okay, like, just say we out. We just out. We at I don't know you or whatever. And I'm like, we just strike up a conversation. And that conversation could lead to
a million places.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And you was like, you would be like, I never expected for me to do some shit like this.
Like I tell people all the time that it ain't always about the sex. It's that mouthpiece. And when I say mouthpiece, it's that conversation.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that and that's why I come back to where I said, like, the main chick may not listen to me. And so you remember I said that
the side chick might not either, but she in a position, she puts herself in a position that ain't her
but
place.
You gonna know though. She, you know, so she gonna stay. Okay.
I feel like as a side chick,
she can stay in her place.
I'm a listen.
She gonna listen.
So. Yeah.
She gonna listen, but her opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like when you ask her something, her opinion is gonna be.
My opinion gonna be in the best interest of both of them.
Well, it could be like that, but her opinion might be not to offend me.
And I wouldn't, I can say that because
you see what I'm saying? Because that's what she's gonna make sure. Okay, well, he got fucking problems at home, so he need, you know.
Yeah,
he probably needs
to make that. Yeah, make his peace. Make
that peace. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So she might her opinion might not be to offend me. Even though she want to really say everything, she gonna probably tell me the truth, but she's not gonna get in depth with the truth.
Like I don't believe in arguing as a side chick. Like if I gotta argue with you, like you done took away my peace. Like I shouldn't have to argue with you.
I had to learn.
Yeah, because I have a safe zone.
I'm at a point now. I don't argue. Period.
I ain't gonna say I don't argue.
I don't argue.
I'm gonna express myself, but you know it's how you take it.
Babe.
Because I feel like a person that feel like every time somebody disagree with them is an argument, they got issues with themselves.
It took me a while to do it, but now, well, you arguing with yourself. Cause I ain't gonna even argue. I'm gonna say what I want to say. Boom, 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 and that's it. I promise you. You'll be talking to yourself so much you'll think you crazy. You're gonna answer your own question.
I say I have a little saying. Once I say okay.
I ain't gonna even say that.
I say okay, and then I'm done with it.
I ain't gonna even say that. I don't argue. Period. I don't argue. Period.
I'm not gonna say I don't argue because if I care about you, I'm gonna voice my opinion.
I don't care about you or anything. I'm not gonna argue. Period.
That's a good way to live. That's a good way to live. I wish I could be that way.
A woman taught me that. A woman. One thing. Dudes, let me tell y'all some real motherfucking shit. I'm put my Barry White voice on y'all niggas. When a woman tell you something, man, listen at that shit. and go and dissect it, because 9 times out of, well, I'm gonna say 10 times out of 10, she telling you right. Listen to that shit and just dissect it.
I agree.
I've learned a lot of
listen to
shit.
us. I
I've
agree.
learned a lot of shit from women telling me a lot of shit.
I agree. Arguments do come from being unprepared for conversations because people don't know how to talk.
So
They don't know how to communicate.
I don't argue, period. Period.
I can't say I don't argue because I do get into heated discussions with people, but it's only because, again, people take the way that I talk. I'm a very, very assertive person. I'm gonna say what I mean. I'm gonna mean what I say.
I
And
like
people
that
take
shit.
that and it scares them.
I like that shit though.
But they take it the wrong way because I'm
Why?
being because they can't handle that.
I
A lot of
handle
people can't
that
handle
shit.
it, and I appreciate it. But
I
a lot
handle
of people can't handle it.
And you know what I'm talking about? And I wouldn't even argue with you.
It'll be a lost cause argument. I mean, you'll lose every time.
You gonna lose anyway because you're gonna be
lose.
arguing with your goddamn self.
Hey, I'll take that.
Because you know what? I could sit right here, right by you, and it look like ain't no motherfucking body there. I mastered that shit.
And guess what I've mastered? To continue to do what I've been doing.
That's what you're gonna have to do.
And that's what I do.
I like it.
So I say this: being a side piece is not for everybody. Let's see.
Now,
You really can't.
That's really true now.
Yeah, it's not for
really,
everybody.
no.
You have to really put yourself in a mindset where, again, you have to be selfish. It's not. It's about you got to be looking at it from your happiness point of view. You got to be looking at it from.
And that motherfucker say shit. Gotta who said that? Man, why you go argue, Negro? Shit, you gonna motherfucking have strip throat in the morning.
I feel like being a side chick ain't for everybody, but when you do take on that role of being a side chick, it takes a certain type of person to do it. So you either gonna be how can I put it? Because I don't want to make it seem like it's bad because
Get it
it's
right,
not always.
Get it right.
It's
Get
not.
it goddamn right.
I just hate the negativity that comes with a side chick. Like everybody want to jump on her. Like the man is not making his own decision to bring this woman into this situation.
You can't jump on the side chick because, like you say, it's a two-way thing. You know, you never know what the dude is telling the woman or the woman is telling the dude. That's what they feel.
You never know what they're telling. And that's why I like to call them side pieces.
Yeah, so I could tell you like, shit, babe, I ain't in no relationship. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to take you over here. Hey, I got to go here, pack your bags. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pick you up at 4 o'clock. I need you to be ready. I ain't trying to be late. I want to be there by this time. You know
I don't think people know how much energy those men put into side chicks. Like side chicks get the good morning text, the good night text, the in between. Lunch money, taking on trips. They get all that. It's not even. I don't think people know a real side chick. And this man been dealing with her for years. She get almost better treatment than the wife at home.
So, do you think it's a problem with being a side chick?
I feel like
hold on. I asked the wrong goddamn person, y'all.
Why did you ask me that?
Because you're gonna say no, there's something wrong with it. Do you think?
Only reason why I feel like it's something wrong with it, if you feel like it's something wrong with it.
Oh, okay,
if you feel like
I didn't
one
feel
day,
like it do with you.
No, the woman. So if I feel like, hey, I eventually want to be somebody's wife or somebody's main girlfriend, I can't keep settling being somebody's side chick.
And I agree.
So
I agree.
You're not.
See, I wouldn't want to. And I mean, like, look, man, I've cheated in my years or whatever. Side chick, you know, whatever. So now I just feel like you say, and I agree with you. Like sometimes it's being selfish to keep that relationship going if you got a side piece. So if you got like, you know, just say, hey, look, man, I don't want to be selfish. So look, do what you want to do.
I think
I put that out there. So now I gave you a chance or a choice to walk away or stay. So now if you stay, they're saying, hey, I agree.
And I agree for the moment. I could change my mind.
I mean, you could change your mind at any time, but I'm just saying then, I mean, if I put it out there and if you choose to continue to deal with me, you know, hey, it shouldn't be a problem as you being number 2, but you still get that attention like number
almost
one.
like number one. Yeah.
You see what I'm
But you
saying?
still get to a point where I feel like you're gonna want more.
True.
You eventually, especially if you catch feelings for that person, you are going to want more. But as far as being now professional side chicks, when I say professional, don't be the mugs that you don't ever want to be the main. Like you didn't got enough of being the main. You don't care nothing about it. He
Damn,
can
you
come
said
over there.
professional. That's,
Yeah, professional.
that means
Like
you
they
paying
never
that motherfucker.
exactly. She getting
Well,
paid. She
well,
getting
I don't
paid.
want no motherfucking professional.
So you got to think about people like Shaq. You know what I'm saying? These
He gonna
famous,
pay.
they paying.
That nigga
These
goddamn
side chicks
7
getting
foot tall.
paid. They getting paid to be side chicks.
But see, that's what they. But see, that's what they getting it twisted up as. That's what fuck up the shit. And they think, you know what I'm saying? They look at this Instagram and all that bullshit, and they think like, shit, nigga, you got to come out. No, hold up.
If I'm finna be the side chick to a famous dude, oh, you finna pay me.
Oh, I mean, I
you
mean,
definitely paying me.
I understand that, but shit. I mean, I'm famous in my own world, but
hey, you might be
I ain't finna pay you
Pressure
like
23 famous, but before today, I didn't even know who you were. So I'm just gonna put that.
I like that. I don't want everybody to know who I am.
feel you.
Y'all look, I'm Pat D with keeping it 100. You dig what I'm saying?
So I say all of this to say that
I make women smile, y'all. You dig? Yes. Look at that. She can't even stop laughing. Look at her looking at me.
Hey, I'm silly.
I see her peeking.
I am silly.
See you peeking out to your peripheral.
I am silly. I am very silly.
Peripheral vision.
I am silly. Well, guys, I'm not putting this out there to uphold side chicks, side dudes, side pieces. I don't believe in deception in a relationship.
Look,
period.
she's looking at me.
I'm not looking at you. I'm paying attention to my guests on my show. But I'm just saying,
I don't. Be looking at the monitor. You looking at me?
I'm not trying to look at the monitor. I'm trying to look at the camera.
That voice got you, though.
It doesn't, huh? So my thing is that
the producer told you to look at that camera.
She showed me which camera to look at. So I'm saying this, and in all actuality, I don't promote deception in your relationship. I'm not promoting men go out here and deceive your wives and girlfriends, or girlfriends and wives go out here and deceive your dudes, your husbands and your boyfriends. I'm not putting it out there, but I do want to talk about things that really happen. I want to talk about situations that we try to act like ain't happening, or we try to place the blame in certain places that, hey, no, it's not just this one person to blame. It's everybody in the equation to blame. I even blame the wife or the main person when you stay after they've shown you who they are, which I've been guilty of that. Side
chicks. I mean, like that word, who came up with it?
You are the side. You ain't the main. It's like a dish. It's like a plate. When you got that, the 9 times out of 10, that chicken and dressing gonna be that main dish. You got your macaroni and cheese. Now I'm that macaroni and cheese side. I'm the good side.
So
you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that you gonna want to pork. I ain't the green beans and the potato salad. You know, I ain't that. I'm the macaroni and cheese side. You know.
What's so special about macaroni?
Everybody love it. You rarely meet a person that don't eat macaroni and cheese. Well, you're a rare person. You rarely meet them people that don't eat that. People they mainly look for the person that can make the good macaroni and cheese. I even be a pound cake. I'm real good. I'm just saying.
I don't do pound cakes either.
That's good. So I have no problem. I would have absolutely no problem with you. So what I'm saying is that you got some people that are professionals, and you got some people that are just caught up in a situation. They just got in a situation. They don't necessarily go out there looking for men who got girlfriends or got wives. Right. They just get caught up in a situation, and a lot of people think
that happens. It happens because, like you say, excuse me, y'all. Communication says a lot. You know what I'm saying? And if just say, like, you know what I'm saying, just say if I meet you and we talking, and like I'm just really vibing your communication, like what you saying, and you vibing mine, that shit could lead to like a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Unexpected things.
And that I've learned that communication can really blind a person.
How?
Shit, I could say some shit that just mesmerize, you know.
Like okay, you saying just mesmerize you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you talking, you know what I'm saying? It could blind you. It'll
make you not see.
It'll make you not see what's really there.
You really start making up what you want to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got you.
So it could blind you. You know what I'm saying? Where and you know, and you could probably be done put it out there. I could probably be done put it out there. Like, look, I got a dude. Look, I got a old lady, whatever. But the vibe and the conversation be so fucking
Good.
good
Yeah.
and
You forget about it.
strong
You
and
can forget about it.
connected so bad. You be done forgot. You be done forgot. But I said, "What's your nigga name?" You be like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So they can get caught up in the voice too.
I mean, it might get caught up in the smile. I gotta listen.
I think with me, they get caught up in. I'm just a down to earth female.
That's
Like
me.
I'm
I'm
just so
silly.
down
See,
to
I
earth.
might say a corny joke
Yeah,
that
I'm
might
real
get your
silly. Like
attention.
I make you feel at home. I make you feel comfortable. Like, and that's anybody. Like when you come into my home is my safe space. That's my sanctuary. So if I allow you in there to begin with, that means I trust you.
And it goes like you say, like I might tell a corny joke. Like if you probably like the chick might probably do something that you know ain't used to
Yeah.
being done. You see what I'm saying?
I
And
feel
you be
you.
like, oh shit, I like that shit. That shit that was
Cause see, I'm the
cool,
type
you know what I'm
person that
saying?
if I'm, if I know you coming over and I'm digging you, we've been working with each other like that. I'm liable to cook before you get there. You know what I'm saying? Because I expect this. I expect us to. This is our time. Like we really spending quality time together. Not a hit and run. Not you finna come over, you hit it and you leave, but you actually come over and we watching movies together. We sitting down, we talking, we playing cards. We actually getting to know each other outside of the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna put effort into everything that I do with you, even though I'm a side chick.
That's true.
So I just feel like I'm just that down to earth type person that makes people feel comfortable.
But I guess it all boils down to like the individuals as into how we gonna handle this situation.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So how we gonna handle this? You know, I got an old lady, or just say for instance, I know you got an old man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you got an old man, so that means I got a part to play. I got its rules that I got to.
So I think with me, my feelings aren't easily. I don't know how to split my feelings, if that makes sense to you. Like I don't know how to split my feelings between two people. Somebody gonna get messed up.
So let me ask you: do you think you could love two people?
No, I think you can love two people. I don't think you can be in love with two people.
Why?
In love takes a little bit more effort. In love is an intention. And I don't feel like you go out there with intentions like that. I don't feel like you can be in love. I feel like you can love them. So that comes from saying if it's one of them people that you'll drop for the other, you're not in love with both of them. You're in love.
So what's the difference between love and in love?
In love is intentions. Like you're intentionally going out here to make this person happy. You're intentionally doing things to make this person smile. Your day evolves around intentionally loving this person and making this person love you, making them feel comfortable in that space with you because you love them that much. It's in the intentions behind it. So you can, I just don't feel like you can give that same energy to two people. Somebody's gonna be lacking.
That's a nice definition.
That's just how I feel about it. I don't feel like you can give that much energy to two people at the same time. Somebody is going to be lacking some part of that love, that loving feeling. Everybody ain't going to get the same.
So that comes to the point is if it's lacking, then that's where you get side chick wrong, right?
No, what I'm saying is he's not going to put that much effort in both women at the same time.
I mean, I understand.
So that's what I'm saying. So
but what if he can
putting a little effort in that wife or main girl because he's been putting the effort in the main chick? I mean, the side chick.
What if he put 50-50 in both of them?
He's not in love with both of them.
Why he put 50-50?
He ain't in love with both of them. At this point, he in love with himself. You can't give 50-50.
Why?
How your wife gonna get 50?
Because she could. That's what I'm gonna give her.
No.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
What
they say? What they say? Hold up.
She said she totally agree that you can't be in love with two people at the same time.
I'm gonna agree to disagree.
I just feel like whichever one that you're willing to sacrifice is the one that you're not in love with.
Well, what if you're willing to sacrifice for both of them?
No.
Why?
No. If
see, that's a woman's. That's but see that.
So if you had a side chick and a wife, and somebody said you gotta choose one or the other, whichever one you choose is the one you in love with. And a lot of people think the man would choose his wife, but it a lot of times get down with it, and he had to make a choice.
He'll choose
When
side piece.
he'll choose his side piece.
I know.
A lot of times, and that's what a lot of
But
people don't
he'll
understand.
choose that side piece because he have let her into his entire world.
His entire world. And
That's
a lot of
insane.
people don't feel like side pieces get that inside look. Sometimes side pieces know more than the wife know.
And that's correct.
And
'cause
more than the
a
main
lot of
chick
them
know.
niggas pillow talk. So
Pillow
that's
talk.
why now you have to dudes, don't pillow talk if you
Man, you
gotta
do what you
side.
gotta do to get what you gotta get.
You ain't got the pillow talk.
I'm
Don't listen to
trying to
her,
tell you.
man. Listen. Don't stop the pillow talking.
I say stop the pillow talking too. And I say that because you never give somebody a one up on your girl.
No.
You don't give them nothing to take out here and
Like I
have
said,
a one up on your girl.
I am a man, and like
'Cause we
I
petty.
have fucked up
We
relationships.
petty.
I fucked up relationships from
I'll go and like
trying
your
to be
picture.
like,
Y'all can be posting on a picture on Facebook, and I'll go love it and put heart eyes on the
you know what I do now?
You
I
block
said,
'em.
thank you.
Hey, I heard somebody say you don't go looking for the girl that he put heart eyes on her picture. He loving her pictures. Go find the one that he got blocked. That's the one you need to be worried about.
That social media shit sometimes will fuck up some
Hey,
shit.
but
'Cause
I ain't
motherfuckers
lying
just,
though.
you know.
You better go look at the one he got blocked. Try to figure
Yeah.
out why she blocked.
But you know, I mean, this, you know, it
Hey.
is what it is.
It is what it is.
Look at I make her smile, y'all. Look at that.
Oh, whatever.
Look, why she smile. Look at her.
So,
She
moral
peeking.
of the story: people are going to do what they want to do. The only person we have control over is ourselves. We got to start with self. Accountability starts with self, not the other gender. So we can't hold the other gender accountable for things that we're doing wrong. We can't get mad at the side chick when we should be getting mad at our significant others. Start placing the blame where the blame starts, and it starts in your front yard. So with that being,
so hold on, let me interrupt. So you saying if the situation go left, you shouldn't get mad at the side chick, right?
she shouldn't even be in your
She
thought
should
process.
be mad at me.
She should be mad at you.
Well, me or
At the
her.
man, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I agree
Take
with
it
that.
up with the man, because
I agree with
again,
that.
you never know what she's being told. You never know the treatment that she's getting. You don't know that whole
I agree with
situation.
that.
If anything, you really want to go and sit and talk to her. If you want my
I
opinion.
agree with that wholeheartedly.
Also, stop looking around for your happiness. Stop looking from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Happiness is momentous. I said that wrong. Stop looking for joy on the outside, because your joy is what you find on the inside. Happiness is momentous moments. It's moments that you make. You create your own happiness, but that joy comes from on the inside. And so therefore that means fix them broken pieces. Fix them broken pieces that lead you to go find you a side chick and a side.
Say that rule again. Let me dissect it. Say it again.
Fix them broken pieces. Happiness is momentum.
So
happiness is the outside. Joy is on the inside.
So you saying that the side chick need to fix the broken pieces, or the man?
The person that's stepping out.
Or the other.
The person that's stepping out.
What if you can't fix that? That means you got to lead.
And as a side chick, fix the brokenness that leads you to believe like you're only what is the word I'm looking for? But you're better than just being somebody's number two.
But you got women that don't even want to be in a relationship and don't mind being a goddamn side chick.
And that's what I call professional.
But they ain't got to be a professional.
And I get it, because I've been in that place. I've been in that place where I just be like, you know what, I really don't want to be bothered. So I'm gonna get somebody who I deal with when I want to deal with them,
right.
And I send them on about their way.
And that could be like the man thing, like where you don't have to the feelings or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look, but hey, look, this is what it is. Look, I'm gonna hit you up. When I hit you up, you already know what the deal is. It ain't got to be on a professional level. I got to pay you or nothing. Like, look, boom, I'm gonna take you. Hey, what's up? You hungry?
I got you.
Hey, let's go and get something to eat. Boom. Let's get a drink. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just go out and vibe. You could be my vibe partner.
I mean, I feel you.
You know, / knockoff partner. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Vibe, knock off the box. Knock the box off.
And I still feel like if you knock the box off good enough, feelings are gonna get involved.
Yeah, but that's what you have to see. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like women are prone to get more emotionally attached than a man.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like even if I could say, look, baby, I ain't trying to like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I like your vibe. Okay, I like your vibe. I said, so look, I got an old lady, so we can't take it no further. I'm gonna be straight up with them. One thing I learned now, I got to be straight up.
You got to.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can't say, well, you did it. No, look, motherfucker, I said this.
But being straight up don't mean being rude, y'all. Like,
well, no, I ain't saying that.
You get rude.
Well, I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm gonna tell. Let me see. Everybody in my world know. Well, you don't know. So, motherfucker is my word. It could be romantic motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It could be you could be a rude motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could be out. Motherfucker in my world is it could fit in all categories. Motherfucker, you look good tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Or motherfucker, man, get the fuck out my phone. Or motherfucker, why the fuck you keep talking that shit to me? You know what I'm saying? I have different meanings of the word motherfucker. So, but as I was saying, but you know what I'm saying? It could be different, you know what I'm saying, type shit though.
I feel you. Hey, there is no hateration going on over here. I mean, I feel you.
I like that.
I feel you. So today's show was talking about it was supposed to be about side pieces, but we concentrated on a woman. And I guess because I'm a woman, I've been there. I know how it feels.
It ain't nothing wrong with being a side piece, y'all.
My thing is, it's nothing wrong with it until you want more. That man can't give you he's not going to be able to give you that more that you want. And I've been in that position where I wanted more, and a good situation kind of turned into a not so good situation because I want more, and he can't give it to me, and it's already understood. So what I have to do is pull myself back from that situation. And it's not that he's done anything wrong. It's just me. I start checking myself. Right. Yeah.
So let me say that. Ladies, I am going to put up on the app a side piece application. I am going to start Pressure 23 side piece. Fill out the application and we will get you a side piece.
Don't do it.
It ain't nothing wrong with being a side piece.
Don't do it.
Side piece applications coming February 15th.
Yeah, it's the month Valentine's of love, Day. And it is Valentine's month, so we're not gonna we're gonna let him have that. So with that being said, I'm gonna go and get my little music ready because I love me some pop. I
agree with you. Hold on, let me see what these things say.
I read that to you. Totally you can't be in love with two people at the same time. No, you can't. You cannot express the same love to two people at the same time. You can't. You're not gonna give those people the same type of love. You can't.
I mean, you can't be in love with you. I mean, see, so when you in love, that means
you're giving basically your all.
Yeah, you give them your all. You know what I'm saying? You can't
give your all. But to two
you know
people.
What I'm saying? I mean, but see, I mean, like, see, and that's a woman. But see, at the end of the day, what they feel.
I feel like when
hold on. See, now you interrupted me.
You on my show.
I understand, but you still interrupt me. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like a woman's gonna get her opinion, but you have to understand that a man has an opinion himself. And you see what I'm saying? So if a man thinks this, and you know what I'm saying, you telling this man he wrong, you can't tell that man he wrong because that's what he thinks. You see what I'm saying? So if I think I could love two women,
I never said you could not love. No. I said in love.
See how you be.
Exactly. Because we're gonna cut this up. Because we're gonna cut this short.
No, we ain't.
Yes, we are.
Look, I am one of the co-owners. We're gonna run it. Hold on.
No, we're not. We're gonna cut this short.
I'm just saying, but see, you don't even want to listen to me when I'm saying.
No, because we just talked about this not too long ago.
No, I just saw that. I just saw that.
I've been read that to you. You cannot give your all to two people. When
That's
a
your
man
opinion.
is in love,
That's your opinion.
how can you give your all to two people?
That's your opinion.
So you're saying that you can.
If the man wanted to, yes, you can't
Okay.
can't tell someone to.
And he said you can be in love with two people. I don't believe you can be in love with two people at the same time, because you cannot go
What
into
what the relationship where they have two women polygamy. So you don't what is a polygamy?
He's not in love with them.
How you know?
You can't be in love with two people at the same time.
How did you
That's
know
just like,
though?
I don't feel like it. I don't know if y'all ever heard that Bible story where God tried to determine who the baby belonged to. And when the women brought the baby up there, God said, I'll cut the baby in half. And whatever woman the woman said, no, she can go ahead and take it. He knew who cared about that baby, because the one who didn't want the baby to get cut, who didn't want the baby to get hurt. So when you in love with somebody, you're not going to risk losing them for somebody who you don't care for like that. I just don't feel like when you're in love, you'll put your situation.
I don't think that's true.
And I don't feel like you're in love. I feel like if a person cheat, you're not in love.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
I can't cheat on somebody I'm in love with. I can't.
But that's your opinion, and your opinion
and this is my show.
Okay,
with my opinion.
But I'm just saying. But your opinion is fully noted,
and that's what my show is for. Roc Speaks.
And
my opinion.
I am your guest.
In my opinion,
and your opinion is fully noted for K-Roc at Pressure23Radio.com.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio.
So, with that being said, closing out.
Download
guys,
the app.
Check me out every Saturday, 4:00. K-Roc Speaks. K-Roc I'm gonna talk about some of everything. It's not gonna be just about relationships. It's gonna be about grief. I've gone through a lot. I've been a mother who had to bury her child, so I've gone through a lot of grief, burying my parents. I also want to talk about struggle love. I want to talk about the main chick versus the side chick.
Y'all. Damn, she got a notebook.
I want to talk about infidelity, these 50-50 relationships that I'm getting so tired of seeing. I want to talk about all that. I want to be able to touch on a lot of that stuff.
I'd like to ask you, what you think about that?
50-50 bullshit.
I
call bullshit. I'm not finna stay with anybody that's talking about 50. That's a roommate.
Okay.
We ain't doing it.
Okay.
We need to kill that in 20. We need to leave all that. We should have left it in 23. But with that being said,
can I say something for me? I ain't gonna say nothing no crazy.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Miss Kizzy. Her first show.
K-Roc.
Miss Kizzy, K-Roc. I'm gonna call her Miss Kizzy, K-Roc. Y'all follow her on her page, Pressure 23 Radio. What's your page again?
K-Roc Speaks.
K-Roc Speaks. Let's stay highly educated. Let's stay highly motivated. Let's stay highly elevated. And let's do the things that we supposed to do. My name is Pat D. I got the podcast, Keeping It 100 with Pat D. Pressure 23 Radio. Y'all download it. I'd like to give applause to Miss K-Roc.
I appreciate it. And thank you for coming on the show with me today.
Look, she like my voice though. Look at her smiling. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. With that being said, with my signature smooches, and we're gonna play my boy. Let's get up out of here.
I don't hear nothing.